It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and if you're like me, you are loving the wholesome, positive energy of today's political ads. So much fun. I just can't get enough. Tell me again who's ruining the country.
Oh my God.
Wow. Do you want more?
More of that.
Yeah, more of them.
But you know what? If you're in the extreme minority who wants a little bit of escape from that, we're going to do Brooke and Jeffrey's What's on Your Mind.
It's kind of like another political ad. Are you in the extreme minority? Vote for Brooke and Jeffrey.
So I apologize, but we're about to go around the room and see what each member of the show's been thinking about lately. Starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Well, we all know there was the big trick-or-treating the other night, right?
Is that what they call it? It was the big trick-or-treat.
Whatever. We get hundreds of kids to our house.
Your neighborhood's awesome.
And 99% of them are cool. But listen,
Oh, God. We're gonna shout out some bad kids.
Picking fights with children.
there was this group of, I bet they were like 13-year-old boys, right? They came up, I'm like, hey man, we're out of candy right now. And they're like, oh, just mad.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah, how do you run out of candy?
My husband went down the street to get some more. It was the end of the night. So they walked through my garden bed, okay?
Oh, that's rude.
And they see 2 full-size candy bars sitting on the ledge by our driveway.
Oh.
And this kid grabs them and starts to run. And I go, hey, no! So I stop him in his tracks.
Oh, no.
He's not going to steal those. Are you kidding me? He was being such a little...
Why are they out in the driveway?
Yeah,
Because I was handing them out only to the kids with the good costumes or the great attitudes. So when you said you had the candy, you lied.
Yeah, you did lie.
Listen.
Coming from a woman who clearly has a good attitude
So
about having candy.
I got him back and I said, why are you taking those? And he looks at me and he goes, finders, keepers, losers, weavers.
Oh, he showed you.
So do you know what I did? I took him out of his hand and I handed him to his 2 friends who were cool, who were standing behind him. And he got nothing. You don't think they share?
Brooke.
You're the cool lady on the street.
Well, my husband's pretty sure we're going to get eggs still.
Yeah.
So,
By me.
dude, his attitude sucks. Just gonna tell
The
you.
kid has the bad attitude. That's what you're saying.
I didn't like it enough.
Let's just go, Jose. What's been on your mind?
So I went to the doctor recently, and unfortunately, I found out that my blood sugars have been higher than normal. And
Okay.
to a point where I feel like I got to make a change, guys.
Okay.
So
You have type 2 diabetes.
I have type 2 diabetes. I should probably say that.
Yeah.
And so I monitor my sugars a lot, and I control it with. I'm supposed to be controlling it with diet and exercise, but you guys know I never exercise, and I don't really have a diet.
Okay.
So I finally am doing something about
It's
it.
awesome.
I count every calorie I put in my body. I'm jogging. I'm doing
Nice.
push-ups and sit-ups.
Okay.
But I now realize that I'm becoming that guy. All right. The other night, I was sitting on my couch and I look at my health app, and it says I have 1,500 steps of my goal.
Yeah.
So I do the one thing that I've always made fun of people for, and I'm like, I have to walk.
Yeah.
But it's raining outside.
You make fun of people for walking?
No, the people that obsess about their steps is what I'm talking about. So, like, my dad would walk in a circle in the house. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I need to get my steps up. It's crazy.
Okay, so what do you
But
do?
I am now becoming that man.
Well, we all become our parents at some point.
I started walking up and down the hallways of my apartment complex, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well,
Like
because your apartment has a gym with a treadmill,
and we
doesn't
do.
it?
We do have a gym with a treadmill, but I don't know how to work it yet. I just started, Brooke.
Yeah.
So anyway, pray for me that my health gets better and that I don't go complete nut job.
Yeah, and make fun of somebody for walking. Alexis, tell us what's been on your mind.
So I was at a Halloween party the other day.
Okay.
I was dressed as the Queen of Hearts, and I actually put effort into this costume.
It was really cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it was half lingerie, half just a deck of cards.
Yes.
But it was darling.
And I go to a house party with a friend who's dressed as a sexy pirate, and then a guy friend who's dressed as like Will Ferrell from some movie. I say that like that because we walk in, the guy who answers the door doesn't even acknowledge me, but my friend dressed as Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's a really funny costume.
Apparently brings him into the room full of the guys and he's like, look who's here, and they all like chant about his dumb costume.
As they should.
And I'm just left at the door, you know?
What were you expecting for you? Like them to bring you in and like, look at this Queen of Hearts girl. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be weird to be paraded in front of a bunch of men
she
Yeah,
wants
that's
out of her
right.
life.
And then they're quoting Will Ferrell movies all night.
Yeah,
No
duh.
one's quoting Alice in Wonderland.
So why are you going as a Will Ferrell character next year? You'll
No,
get more attention.
Actually, the opposite. I'm only going with people who will dress sexy, and no Will Ferrell's allowed because it distracts the boys. It was dumb, and mine was better.
Everyone's just gonna go naked next year.
Yeah.
It's like,
They're
look
still
at me.
Oh, my
All right,
God.
Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, you guys know the problems that I've been having with my house.
Yeah,
The
they're
constant.
ever going.
Flooded basement, ants raining from the ceiling,
Yeah.
angry bears outside, bats inside.
Yeah.
It's not an ideal living
It's a
situation.
zoo. I love
But
it.
it's a great lease.
But it is. The price. Hard to beat. But now, I've accidentally created a new problem.
You created this one.
It was my fault. I left some food in the compost bin underneath the sink.
Oh no.
Totally forgot about it. Open up the cabinet, and thousands of gnats fly
Oh,
out.
like fruit flies.
Yeah.
Way.
And they are everywhere now in my house. So I had to buy an electric fly swatter.
Oh.
Have you guys seen those? They
Do
look like
those work on
little
fruit
yellow
flies?
tennis
I don't-
rackets.
They zap it like.
Yep. They like
I have.
And
They're fun.
it turns out to be the best thing I've ever purchased in my entire
It
life.
works in the fruit flies.
It does, and it is my favorite thing to do ever.
Okay, so
Wow.
now you're inviting them into your home.
Every day I go home and I just murder gnats for hours and hours swatting them, and I love it. And
Wow, that's sadistic.
I don't think it has anything to do with my frustration with my coworkers here, but when you hear that zap, it is just so satisfying. It's so invigorating.
Why do you call him Brooke, though, while you do
But I do look forward to killing more.
Oh,
So
okay.
overall, I'm doing great. Mentally, best place I've ever been.
Just so
pretty
many,
sadistic.
you live with a lot of bugs.
Yeah, I'm a Lord of the Flies now.
Okay, there it is. That's a good title.
That's
I was thinking
my
like-
new title. And text in to 78592. Tell us what's been on your mind.
Okay, Snow Off-White.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.